What's up, guys? This is former Springbok and Rugby World Cup winner Brian Havana. You're watching Gareth Mason on Walking Tall with G-Man.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is preview time for Ireland taking on Samoa on Saturday in what should be a very interesting encounter. Now, earlier in the week, we were talking about this Typhoon Hagibis hitting this game and really going to probably cancel it at one stage. There was a lot of talk of that and pretty much could have kicked Ireland out of the Rugby World Cup. But it had moved and it's gone past, and therefore this game is still scheduled to go on as planned. And Ireland have named a solid squad to face the team. But before we get into that, if you're new here, haven't yet subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, join the family. And also to all my Irish subscribers, for those who might have been offended in my video where I spoke about the former Irish rugby player, obviously calling the All Blacks cheats. It wasn't intended, I wasn't targeting any Irish folk or Irish supporters. It came out that way, but it wasn't my intention. It was just towards those Irish scribes and writers who had made the comment. So nothing against the Irish people. I love you, Oaks. You are brilliant. You are dominating my channel as well. So, I mean, if you've been here long enough, you should know I got nothing against the Irish people. I mean, my grandfather was Irish, so how could I? But yeah, for those who are offended, I do apologize. But let's get on to the business of the day. Like I said, Ireland have named a solid squad. We've got Healy going in, starting off. We've got Rory Best as captain, Tadhg Furlong, Ian Henderson, James Ryan. I mean, James Ryan, really, what a player. Josh van der Vlier, CJ Stander, the South African giant himself, Conor Murray, one of my favourite scrum halves in world rugby, Johnny Sexton, the key player to this brilliant Irish squad, Jacob Stockdale, hoping to see him really go at it and play some solid rugby against Samoa. Bandi Akai, brilliant player. Robbie Henshaw makes his return for Ireland. We got Keith Earls, the legend himself, and George Lamar also playing for Ireland this weekend. What a squad. We've got Peter O'Mahony on the bench, which is unusual. Normally used to seeing him there. But crikey, what a solid team. Mixed emotions about this. I thought Ireland might have gone with a little bit of a B-ish side. And the reason why I say that, I know this game is important and they need to pick up a solid win. But I'm nervous of Samoa. They are vicious tacklers. They are hard hitters. They've had the odd card or two. Should have maybe had the odd more. But I would be nervous to have these guys play when in a few weeks' time you've got a massive game coming up in the quarterfinals against either New Zealand or South Africa. I wouldn't want to risk star players like this. But I do get why Joe Schmidt has done it. He wants to name a solid force in order to really take these guys by storm, get the points they need, get the bonus point in order to put them really solidly up. Obviously, a lot is relying on Japan versus Scotland, because obviously if Japan can get a win, they will stay at top. Ireland goes second. Then New Zealand play Ireland, South Africa play Japan. However, if Japan lose to Scotland and Ireland obviously win convincingly, Ireland go top of the log. Actually, if Japan lose, Ireland win, they go top of the log. And then we will see that big game between Ireland and South Africa in what should be one hell of an exciting contest. It's something I actually can't wait for either way of watch the results go. I'd love to face Ireland in the semis. We've talked it up quite big and it will be a great game to stream with you all. But it's going to be an interesting battle. Samoa, you can't take lightly. They're a tough Pacific Island team who really want to give it the absolute all on the field. They don't go down without a fight, and that we've seen in the games. I mean, Jack Lamb as the captain is going to want to take this team to the next level and put Ireland under solid pressure at the start. Make them nervous, make them tense, enforce a solid tackle or two to really rattle Ireland in the game. So a lot of it's going to be along on this big game, but Ireland's going to need to really just sit back and concentrate every moment on this game, because they will want to end top. They will want to really go solidly into this game as log leaders, to give them a lot of motivation and a big boost on this game. So yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be exciting to watch. I think it's going to be different depending on the weather. You'll probably see it's going to be a wet game. due to the weather. Obviously, the typhoon's not hitting that part of Japan, but it is going to be in and about and around, so it could affect. So it should be interesting to see how the ball plans out. But one thing's for sure, you've got a kicker in Johnny Sexton who can keep you solidly along the ball if it is a kicking game, or if it's like you need to go for posts. You've got the genius in Conor Murray, who's an excellent a box kicker, so he can kick the balls up and run it. You've got the speed of Jacob Stockdale and Keith Earls in the wings. So, I mean, crikey, you've got a forward pack of note, Healy, Best and Tide for Long. I mean, come on, there's a solid Irish pack in there. So if I was Samoa, I'd definitely be nervous. But one thing I really hope doesn't come out of this is injuries. I do not want to see it. I want to see all the teams going into the quarterfinals have full-on solid teams. It's great for Ireland because a lot of the players that were injured are coming in. So it's all good news for Irish rugby, and hopefully it can stay that way and we don't see injuries coming out. If we look at some of the history, according to Super Brew, so I'm not quite accurate, so correct me if I'm wrong. Last time these two teams played was in 2013. Ireland won 40-9. And then 2010, Ireland won 20-10. So Ireland's pretty much victorious in these ones. If I've missed out on a result, please fill it in. But I'm checking Super Brew's history results, and that's the results I currently get. So Ireland definitely going in as favourites, firm favourites. They got more to play for in this game, and they're going to want to end off on a solid note. So that brings me to the predictions of this game. With the squad that Ireland's got, I have no doubt that they're going to win. Samoa are going to come in hard and really attack the game. By all means, they're going to be solid. They're going to be vicious, I think. And I think it's going to put Ireland a bit under pressure. But come second half, I think Ireland are just going to be technically clever. Their fitness level is going to be stronger, and they will walk this game. They're going to get that, I believe, a bonus point victory, the all-important bonus point victory. By how much, I'm not quite sure. I think they'll get the bonus point and then slow the game down a bit, not to put too much pressure on the players and not to overdo it, which does make sense. So it's going to be a cracking game to watch. Solid first half, but second half, Ireland to win. I reckon they'll win maybe more than 25 points, but it should be a solid performance. Having said that, so looking forward to it, and we'll make the best team win. So that's my prediction. Ireland to win this game comfortably, get that all-important bonus point, and move on to the quarterfinals. As to where and who they'll be playing, we'll have to wait for results from Japan and Scotland. But at this stage, I think Ireland might still face South Africa. So looking forward to that battle. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys real soon for another one. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.